Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully.
Hello, everybody. Hi. How's it going? Good to see you all as they're all coming into the chat room right on time because that's how we roll. 8 o'clock. We start. I'm Sully, broadcasting live from Bristol, Connecticut, right down the road from ESPN Studios. And with me today, as always, is my friend, my redneck brother from another mother. You know him as the Toothless Wonder himself. He is the one, the only, JT Hollis. Hello, JT.
Huh? What? Huh? What? Oh. Hi. Sorry, I was distracted by something truly freaking awesome.
Oh, boy. Which means we're going to be going down a rabbit hole. Come on into the chat room. Go to twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where we're live and where a good majority of the punchers are. But you can also watch us on YouTube, Kick, DLive, Facebook, and X. That's right. We're on X. It's X.
Is it 1, 2, or 3?
1.
Just one? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just one. Just one.
Hey, at least we're there.
I mean, just putting it out there. It's just one.
Right.
I will say this, within the next coming weeks, as much as I don't want to, it's going to happen.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no,
boy.
it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Well, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing.
Gotcha.
Because see everything behind me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably going to get taken down because I'm going to be repainting. And it's better to get it repainted now because sometime in August, we're getting new carpet, which includes in here, which is going to be very interesting to say the least because I got to take everything down.
Right.
I got a lot of shit behind me.
got to take everything down. Got to patch all the holes. Got to cut everything in. It's a whole process, folks. For those of you who, might be renters and just simply don't know.
Yeah. And then the question becomes, do I move things around?
Well, yeah, of course. You're not moving anything around because it would be too much holy hell to do that right, at any time with as much crap as you have back behind you on those walls. So, therefore, circumstances dictate, not lean towards or give the idea of, they freaking dictate the fact that it is time to reorganize, sir.
But I don't know if I want to. I really don't. I don't know if I want to because I got a lot of stuff.
But you're not You're not listening to what I'm
Oh,
saying.
no, I'm
sir.
listening. I'm listening.
Situation dictates.
It does. It does. There's just so much.
It's a must do kind of thing. I mean,
mean-
you're taking it down anyway.
I know, but I've
You know,
got a really
so,
awesome
just-
movie collection behind me. You know, I'm just saying. Yeah, it is what it is. Looks like we got another bot in Kick,
Yeah.
which it is what it is. But
Seems like you are new in Kick. What the hell is that?
well, we are still technically new broadcasting on Kick, but
Yeah.
but I love when people do stuff like this because it's
Right.
I got a proposal for you.
Yeah. You give me
You
your money and I'll screw you over.
You pay me money and I'll get you this.
Why would I pay
Really?
you money to get me that when I could just spend the money and get it myself?
Exactly. Exactly. I always
Yeah.
found it interesting that people do that. But, you know, they're bots. And I know people can't go in and ban them because, you know, they're not moderators on Kick because I'm still trying to put it all together. And it's okay,
Right.
Lady Death. I don't want them blocked. I just want them to understand that you don't go and do that shit. It's bad enough people trying to do it on Twitch.
Yeah. At
All
least
the
not
time.
on this channel. You don't.
Lady Death has what's called the ban hammer, and
Mhm.
she's really good
And
at
she
it.
wields it well.
She's really good at it. So, yeah, don't piss her off. Just don't do it. Speaking of Lady Death,
off the witch.
speaking of Lady Death, she is our silent third member of the show. She helps us out behind the scenes. She takes care of all the show prep, and I thank her every single week. But
Yes, definitely.
but there's just one thing I need to know. Who else is in the chat room today?
Well, there's several people in the chat room. I'll let you know who they are real quick. But first, I have a small challenge for the silent third member of the Sully Show.
Ooh, a challenge.
Yes. If she will take a close look at the prep sheet, there's a little list there, a little 5-segment thing that says Best of Craigslist. Now, we haven't done a Best of Craigslist in several months.
That's true.
So I'm thinking that my challenge to Miss Lady Death is going to be to set that up for next week.
Well, how about this? Instead of just Craigslist, because I'm sure we've gone through a lot of the Craigslist stuff. What about any type of classified?
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Any
Best
type
of classified.
Because, and the only reason why I say that is because Facebook Marketplace is like flooded
Oh, God.
with the Craigslist stuff.
Right.
And I think that would work out very well. That it doesn't matter if it's from Craigslist or Facebook or, you know,
We'll just call it the best of the list.
the best of the list, the best of the classifieds, best of the
Best of the
classifieds.
classified.
We could do it that way.
All right, so there's your challenge, Miss Nikaya.
Good luck.
We wish you well with it. We know you'll do awesome.
Oh,
But yeah, we got a great crowd in the chat room tonight. First one in, the one and only Big Tank, the master of useless information. And trust me, folks, he comes up with the stuff quick.
He really does.
Mr. Mess is with us as well as Vera Lynn. Great to have them in as always. Our good friend from across the northern border, the queen of the crochet needle herself, Miss Carol.
Woo woo.
She is here. Woo! Raise it up, raise it up. Go Canada. What the hell is that? Anyway, we already mentioned the one and only Lady Death, aka Nakaya. She is here as well. And yeah, that's everybody.
Oh. And apparently she didn't hear what the challenge was because she said that, you know, we're just, yeah, she had to deal with something.
We were boring her, so, you know, she kind of drifted off into La La Land.
The nerve.
Yeah.
The nerve.
Best of the classifieds, Miss Nikaya. Best of the classifieds going to replace the best of Craigslist. So crazy ass things that you find in the classified ads.
It'll be great. It'll be
Big Tank says the best of the listings.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on here.
I like that one. Mr. Mess. Damo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Mr. Roboto. Damo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo. Domo, domo, domo. Oh, the niece and nephew are down. Oh, the niece and nephew are downstairs. Hey, you know what? They can watch.
We try to keep it family friendly.
We're not that sick and sadistic. I mean, who said that? Who said that?
So Sully,
yes.
I don't do this very often. Do this very often.
Wait a minute.
But
don't do what?
Well, I was about to tell you. I'm gonna jump the line. I'm gonna jump the entire show.
Why?
Because I have to talk about something and I just can't. I can't wait.
Oh, all right. But first, did you set the timer?
Yes, timer is going.
Okay.
I will pause the timer while we do this. Would you like me to do that?
Sure.
I can do that. Well, no, because this is okay. Item number 5, sir, on the prep sheet. How many of you out there play the game of paintball?
Well, I
have always wanted to. Never had the chance.
I love paintball. I don't get to play it often, but I do like it.
Right. Want to say hi to Emilia Zoe, first time chatter in the chat room. Great to have you with us.
She's talking about you.
No, she said handsome. She's got to be talking about you.
No, you. You, sir.
Don't know. I don't know who that is.
That's okay. She's chiming in via Twitch, but she did message me on X, and I said, "Hey, I'm broadcasting right now. Come on in, say hi, and have some fun." Yeah.
God love it. God love it. So, you know, like you said, you love to play paintball, but you don't have the chance very often.
I do. It's few and far between, but I do like playing paintball.
Right. I've never had the chance to play. Of course, you know, Big Bang Theory, there's been several episodes that have involved paintball. And, you know, I've seen advancements in the weaponry, you know, I think I saw a rocket launcher one time for it and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have found the ultimate paintball weapon, in my opinion.
Should I be worried about this?
Well, let me ask you this, Sully. If you were in the jungle in a war, how much would you be worried about a claymore?
Pretty worried, in fact.
It would be at the top of my freaking list, tied with a sniper in a tree. But I digress. They have now come up with a paintball claymore mine.
Oh, man.
Yes. I don't know if you heard me say it, but item number 5 on the prep sheet.
Yep, it
is called the PBM 22 Charlie. It is a reloadable .68 caliber paintball mine, firing 22 paintballs in a 60-degree arc.
That's pretty intense, if you ask me.
It can be set up to be tripwire activated, or it can be combined with a remote detonator as well. Yes, Tank did send us a link in our Facebook chat, which has a video on it if you want to play around with that. Mine is 15 inches deep by 20 inches, or mine has a 15-foot deep by 20-foot wide range, therefore covering approximately 150 square feet.
Oh boy.
With a single inexpensive .27 caliber nail gun cartridge for propellant.
Oh boy. First and foremost, does this video show this thing in action?
Thank you. You'll have to answer that one, sir.
Because
I think it does, though. The one that I saw did.
Because again, I'm a little worried about this.
Ooh, they even back the product with a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee and a 6-month parts and workmanship guarantee.
Oh,
Tank said yes, it does.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And as you all saw from the from the picture that Sully had up, comes with the operations manual, the loading tools, the whole freaking 9 yards.
The whole
thing
shebang.
is awesome.
The whole shebang. I really need to get this other overlay working properly because, I absolutely love when video is taken vertically.
Oh, God.
Instead of, I don't know, horizontally, the way it's supposed to be.
And for those of you who might be wondering, they are a tad bit expensive. Okay, one you can get for $167.50, but
how much?
You can get a 3-pack for $398.
Oy.
Can you imagine 3 of those daisy chained together on a remote initiator?
I fear it. Let's take a look at this thing, shall we?
Theft out of your yard has been devised. As this paintball landmine is loaded with over 20 rounds and is controlled either with wire or remote control, it effectively covers 150 square feet of space. It is designed for paintball wars, but can be definitely used on home defense. A new way to scare theft out of your yard has been...
Home defense. Home
Nice.
defense.
Set them right in front of your windows in the front.
Why do I have a feeling this would be wonderful on Halloween? Oh, wait, that's right. Kids don't do what we used to do on Halloween anymore.
Not anymore. Nakia says, that is awesome. I might need to put it up in my yard for security.
I mean, I get it. I mean, it looks cool.
Them
But
things them things hurt, man. You know, they sting a little bit.
yeah. Yeah.
And you look at the spread on that.
I mean, that's a pretty big spread.
Yeah.
Just show you again. And Big Tank says, can you all see someone getting the cops and the cops get hit? Yeah, and that's not a good thing.
No, it's not. But it'd be funny as hell.
It really would. It really would.
So there you go. I'm sorry, but I had to hijack the show for this. I had to. It's too freaking awesome.
I mean, is it really technically hijacking the show?
A little bit.
You know?
And to be totally honest, I had to let people know about this because it is a little bit of useless information for a lot of us because we can't use it.
Well, true. But in all honesty, nothing beats the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. It's a great book. I do not make a penny off of this book. But to be honest, you need to know about this information because you never know if you're going to be part of a game show or something.
Trivia night, man. It pops up everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see. I think we have 3 more to do, don't we? Oh, no, we have 4. Either that or this is a whole new section. Oh, no, it's a hall of... Okay. All right, I gotcha. So... it's a whole new section, but it's all about something else. So we got 3 more today. Okay. We did Genghis Khan, right? His real name is Temujin.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was an epileptic.
What?
Yep. Alexander the Great was an epileptic. He was tutored by Aristotle. I did not know that.
Wow.
Yep.
Alexander the Great. Epileptic.
Care to try again? Because you're on a roll.
No, I'll let you say it.
What was the word again?
Epileptic.
You can't say epileptic.
I just said it. Epileptic. Oh, there's one to add to cinnamon. The spice that I can't say.
You can't say epileptic or cinnamon. That's great. Want to try again?
Screw you.
Believe. That's all, folks.
It's like me trying to get dyslexia out of my mouth sometimes. What the frick? North to oregano. Exactly.
So yes, Alexander the Great was an epileptic, and he was tutored by Aristotle. That's a good one.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Augustus Caesar. Augustus Caesar had aculophobia. Aculophobia, which is the fear of sitting in the dark. I don't know about you, but sitting in the dark for me, I'm good. You can, yeah. Yep. Aculophobia. Aculophobia. Yeah. I said it right the first time.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's not as funny as mine because that's the first time you've seen the freaking word and you're trying to figure it out.
Epileptic, I can say no problem.
Shut up. It's either north to oregano or south to New Mexico. Take your pick.
Big Tank clip for clips. Guys, anybody can make a clip. Anybody. There's a little clip, what was it? A film clapper.
Yes.
That you can use. You can click on that and you can make a clip. Anybody can make one. Anytime. Just post it when you're done. That way I have it, because that way I know it's there. Catherine de Medici. Is it Dici or Chi? Only because it's definitely some type of an Italian. Because it's not Medici. I know that.
Medici sounds kind of
right? Catherine de
Medici sounds kind of right.
So Catherine de Medici was the first woman in Europe to use tobacco. She took it in a mixture of snuff. She was probably feeling real good after that. Yep. The look on your face. You're questioning what's going on. Catherine de Medici was the first woman in Europe to use tobacco. She took it in a mixture of snuff.
I'm not sure I would want to sniff tobacco.
Why not? I feel good now. I mean,
it's pretty pungent, you know. I mean,
it is.
I just can't imagine what kind of reaction you would have to sniffing tobacco. It sounds weird, but anyway, go ahead.
Should we do the next page? God
Well, you've
save the
only done-
Queen.
God save the Queen. You only did 2 so far. No, you did.
No,
3.
I did 3.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, let's see.
It's your
here.
show. You can do what you want.
So God save the Queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is all. Yeah, I can save this. We can do God save the Queen next week.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of them. It's only on one page, but there's a lot of them. Because then it gets into another segment. So, that, my friends, is this week's Useless Information, brought to you by the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. I do not make a penny off of this book. I just think it's awesome. And I highly recommend that you go and purchase this book, or any of the books, because you never know when you're going to be on a game show. That's some good information. Just saying. Just saying. Big Tank says snuff is the tobacco that's put in your lip.
No. Snuff was in the old days. Snuff was the stuff they took out of the little tin and they stuck on their finger and went. But it wasn't Coke. It was something. I'm not sure what it was, but unless it was called something else. But the only thing I can think of is snuff.
Sugar. Yes, that's
I have
what
to
it
do
was.
some little bit of research on that one, you know.
It was powdered sugar. Sure.
No.
I thought I had to sneeze. Hold on a minute. Not so much. We're good for now. Last time I sneezed.
You can see all my Star Wars guys back there. Yeah.
Well, the good thing is I just sneezed, but I was off camera and I muted, no problem. Verilyn says, bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Of course, you know when you sneeze now, all of a sudden you got to blow your nose.
Yeah. Well, that's because it rattles everything loose.
It's really true. It's really true.
I have to plug my nose when I squeeze, or else what little I have up there is going to disappear.
Oh, so you're leaking brain lubricant too. Awesome.
No, I'm just leaking in the brain.
Oh, well, I mean, it happens on a daily basis. So, you know what?
What?
I'm going to turn it over to you.
You know what? I love talking about really stupid shit, and you guys know that.
It's true. It's true.
And one of the best ways that I can demonstrate that for you is with the Sully Show Dad Jokes of the Week. Yes, that's right, my friends. It is time for the Sully Show Dad Jokes of the Week. If you would like, you can blame this all on my daughter, known in the chat room as world's best daughter, but you notice she hasn't come around since I started doing this. Have y'all noticed that? Just saying. Mr. Sully,
Yes.
do you have your sound effects prepped and ready to go, sir?
Yes.
You didn't sound too sure about that.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Sully,
Yes.
why do chicken coops only have 2 doors? I say again, why do chicken coops only have dos doors?
Well, that's a very good question. I don't know. Why?
Because if they had 4, they would be called chicken sedans. Overheard a conversation the other day. One parent was saying to her friend, I'm exhausted. I was up with the baby till 4 a.m. The friend's reply was awesome. It's probably not a good idea to keep the baby up that late.
I'd have to agree with that one.
Yeah, most definitely. Sully.
Yes.
Sully.
Yes.
What do you call a new baby monkey? I say again, what do you call a new baby monkey?
A hairless furball?
Wait a minute. How does that work? A hairless hairless furball. How the hell does that work? It's
Boy,
gonna be a fun show.
you are just on a roll.
North
Somebody pull
to
a parking brake.
oregano. Somebody pull the freaking parking brake on this damn thing.
So what was the question again?
What do you call a new baby monkey?
I have no idea.
And no, it's not Spanky.
Aw.
It's a chimp off of the old block. God love it, God love it, God love it. Thank you for subbing, Marilyn. We do love you for it. Oh, Sully.
Yes.
Why can't a parent change a light bulb?
I don't know. Why can't a parent change a light bulb?
Because they don't make diapers small enough.
Jesus Christ!
So far, we've gotten an eye roll and a face palm from Nikaya, so we're doing good tonight.
I think so.
Speaking of which, we do have a double dipper from Nikaya for the.
Wait a minute. Viking Brewer just said, "Why am I always here for this?" LOL.
Because you love it, Brewer, and you know it.
But hey, at least I've got new sound effects for it.
Right. And hi, Brewer, good to see you. Last one for my jokes. And we have two from Nikaya that she gave me this week.
Oh.
So I can cut a piece of wood in half by just looking at it.
Oh, really?
I can cut a piece of wood in half just by looking at it.
That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, I know it's hard to believe, but I saw it with my own two eyes. You get that one? I saw it with my own two eyes. You catch it.
Stop it! Stop it now!
Jesus Christ!
All right, real quick, the two dad jokes supplied by our lovely fans. These two just so happen to come to me via Miss Lady Death, a.k.a. Nikaya. Ooh, we got an eye roll and a face palm on that one.
She's about as innocent as my ass is not hairy.
Got that right. I shaved it again last night.
Do.
So, Sully,
Mm-hmm.
why did the sad ghost use an elevator?
Why am I going to even regret trying to answer this?
Why did the sad ghost use an elevator?
I don't know why.
To lift his spirits.
I'm gonna slap the stupid out of you, boy. God damn it, Leroy.
And the last one for tonight. Again, this one was supplied to me by Nikaya. Yes, she is my enabler.
Squirrel!
All right. I have invented a new game called Silent Tennis.
What?
Yes, I have invented a new game called Silent Tennis.
Silent tennis.
It's the same as normal tennis, just without the racket.
I can't believe that.
There you go, my friends. That is your Tuesday night dosage of torture. Show sanctioned torture, by the way.
Yes.
Because that, my friends, was the Sully Show dad jokes of the week.
So Viking Brewer just said, okay, the timing on the sound effect was perfect there. I tried.
Oh, trust, he's sitting here like this. The pad's right here, you know, and he's like,
So just to kind of paint the picture, and I'm sure, Brewer, you use this too. I've got the Elgato Stream Deck. Elgato does not sponsor the show, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. I have it set up, per podcast and whatnot, and obviously I have my soundboard. But I also have the Rode, what is it? This is the Rodecaster Pro. The Rodecaster Pro.
yes.
Where I've got, buttons like the rim shot. I can put laughter on it, cheering, the womp womp. But, I also have lots of sound bites.
Brewer says it's one of the best things he ever bought.
Right? Like, this thing is amazing. JT
Well, the next
has one
best thing
too.
would be a subscription to the Sully Show. But
That's true. JT has one too. He's got the smaller one, but we have to figure out how we can get it to work on the stream while I'm doing everything else and he's doing his stuff. We haven't figured that out yet. There is a way to do it, though. I know there's a way to do it.
It's on YouTube somewhere. We just got to find it.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. But that's the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it. Lady Death says, boy, you said rim shot and my mind went somewhere else totally. Boy, do I need help.
No, you don't need help. You just need to get laid.
I didn't say rim job. I said rim shot.
Hey, in this day and age, you just got to get the first part in, and the second part follows automatic. Well, even that didn't sound good, did it?
No, it did not. But you know what? But you know what? I'm going to give you this for it.
Hoo-ah!
There you go.
Yeah. How about
that? I mean, we even have this.
Problem with that shedding pussy?
Not anymore.
Nope.
He says, nope, thought the same thing.
Nope. So, a while back.
Yes.
A while back, we had a, what was it? I believe it was a dumbass of the week, or maybe it was an I can't believe I read that. I can't remember which one.
Okay,
but,
about?
The squatter, the squatters in North Carolina. And
the one that was living up in the sign?
No. This
or
is
the house squatter.
This was the one that was an Airbnb that squatters took over.
Okay. Oh, no, Nikai, you're not the only perv in this group.
So there was an update.
Really?
Yes.
I might have to open this one.
Now, I don't know if this video on the article is actually about it, and I'm going to play it just in case, so everybody can see it. But yes, there was an update to what was going on with this.
No, the video is not about that. If you're talking about the one at the very top,
it's not.
Nope.
No. Okay. Because they do talk about Airbnb on it.
Yes, but the name of the video is Wedbush upgrades Airbnb to outperform from neutral.
Gotcha. Well, in this case, we had a single mom in Durham, North Carolina. She put her house on Airbnb and squatters took over. To the point where there was obviously some legal battles going on. They wouldn't leave.
This was just a couple of weeks ago that we
did this. Just a couple of weeks ago. This was very, very recent. Well, the people that rented the Airbnb, they took over the house and said they were the legal residents, therefore becoming squatters.
7 months that they were there.
Yep. 7 months, and they refused to leave. Well, going through the courts and all that, obviously it takes a little bit of time and things happen for a reason. But the owner, Ramen, took them to court to get her property back. And they didn't show up to the hearing at all.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
So the judge sided with Ramen and issued an eviction order. Yes, finally.
Too bad it's not an eviction order and a arrest warrant.
True. That would be nice. So what she did was, with the eviction order, obviously they had to get out, and she changed the locks and made sure that this whole ordeal was over with. And as she put it, this is my place. I'm counting on this income. My son is in college, and I'm a single parent. She added that the eviction process was wasting her time, which is true, and it's wasting her energy and stressing her out. Listen,
Yeah, and it's also wasting his college fund.
also true. Also true. Which is why she also states that no one should ever have to go through this, which is very true. No one should ever have to go through this. But people find loopholes, and squatters do what squatters do, and they break the law and they do whatever, and it is what it is. Which is where more and more states now are starting to help the squatters. Well, not the squatters, the
homeowners.
The homeowners, because clearly they have all of the information stating that they are the homeowners, yet they're claiming squatters' rights, and you can't kick them out unless you get an eviction order, which you got to go through the courts in order to get.
They need to go after Airbnb on this too and make them put some kind of a clause in their bylaws or whatever that states just because you rent from this place for an extended period of time does not mean you become the legal owner.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, the best part about this is Ramen's assistant, Ms. Jane Miller, was there when they showed up to serve the eviction notice.
I would have been too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd be recording this would be all over the news. All over.
Yep.
So, how can you reap the benefits of rental income without all the stress of being a landlord? You do the Airbnb and they take care of it for you. That's really all it is. However, nothing on Airbnb really helps the homeowner at all.
No. It's all biased towards the renters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because their thought is, well, as long as those people are still making money, we don't care.
Well, do you see what Airbnb's told her when she reached out to them?
Please enlighten everybody.
Ramen reached out to Airbnb for help. The platform advised her to prioritize her personal safety and work with local law enforcement to solve the issue.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't want to get roped into that. However,
I'd be suing Airbnb.
Oh, absolutely, I would. And I'd be suing them for the court costs. I'd be suing them the fee for the lawyer and emotional stress.
Mm-hmm.
Loss of income.
Damages.
Yeah. Now, as they put it, let's see. Guests who continue to live in a rental property after their lease agreement has expired are deemed holdover tenants. This poses significant risks for landlords, including loss of rental income, property damage, lengthy and costly legal disputes.
So, And loss of revenue.
Loss of revenue. The best course of action is to get rid of an obstinate holdover tenant is to begin the eviction process as quickly as possible and with the help of a local attorney. Now, in North Carolina, a squatter must occupy a property for a continuous period of 20 years before they can legally create an adverse possession claim.
If you let a squatter sit in your house for 20 freaking years,
That's a long time.
you deserve to lose your house.
Yeah. Now, in this case, it was only for a couple of weeks.
Right. Well, they were in the house for several months because she, looking for the extra revenue and everything with
Yep.
her son's college.
Sure.
She accepted a long-term booking from October 2023 to May of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, makes, I can understand it. Somebody's going to be there working with somebody for 6 months,
Sure.
or something like that, and then they leave, but.
But, and this is not just in North Carolina, this is pretty much anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody who stays in a place, whether it's an Airbnb, a rental property, doesn't matter. The longer you stay there,
The more rights you have.
exactly. And that's across the country.
Especially if you can get utilities into your name.
Yes.
You can get utilities into your name, then you're
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. And people do that. People do that.
See, if I was her, I would go on like Facebook and stuff like that and start a group for people who have had squatters take over their homes after renting from Airbnb.
I'm sure they do.
And then have that group of people file a tort lawsuit against Airbnb. Guess who'd be going out of business?
Well,
Because they're not protecting the people who are using their platform.
very true.
I think it would be a good lawsuit. I really do.
I think it would be a great lawsuit. Hands
If I
down.
was a lawyer, I'd say, hey, I'll do it.
But the question is, why would you want to even take that on?
Well, I'm going to get a percentage of the settlement.
Well,
so.
yeah, you'll get a percentage, but it's mostly just the legal fees. That's it. You're not going to get like,
Trust me.
it's a messy
It would be
situation
worth
no matter
it. Would be
what.
worth it, man.
Yeah, and like I said, each state is different, but I'd
Yeah.
absolutely be going after Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
That should be in the contract that these people sign in order to rent that place from that person. Just like
Yep.
DoorDash,
Mm-hmm.
they have to deliver that food. Some people deliver it to the wrong place.
There's that one place that you can rent somebody's car.
Yeah, that's weird, don't you think?
It's like Airbnb. You can rent their car for 2 or 3 days or whatever. While you're in town visiting.
Now, the good
can
thing
rent
about
somebody's car.
that though is you won't be getting people stealing that car because
Wrong.
well, they'll steal
That's
the
how
car.
I found out about that website.
Well, they'll steal the car, but
Yeah.
they'll get caught a lot quicker. It's a crime, Grand Theft Auto. Just saying. Unfortunately, this whole situation, it's a crime, but it's not. And that has more to do with the amount of time people are living in these Airbnbs that other homeowners are putting up because they want the extra cash or they need the extra cash. Me personally, I think I would rather just get a rental property, but that's just me.
Right.
And I would not be putting it on Airbnb. And you bet your ass that I would be. It would all of it.
Background checks. And friggin',
Yeah.
Names, date of birth, bank account numbers, and social security numbers for every single person in the family.
Yep. Because you
$50,000 lien on your home until you leave.
Yep.
And all that to come live in my cave.
And oh, by the way, if you miss 30 days of not paying rent, guess what?
I get to crush you like an ant. Damn.
Failure to do so will require this or that. You got to protect yourself with this stuff. You really
sounded
do.
kind of evil, didn't it?
It did sound a little evil, but that's
I want to
okay.
know where the hell that came from. That kind of scared me.
That's okay though. We don't mind.
That's cool. It's always cool when we get updates on stuff, especially stuff like this. You know?
Yeah.
I wonder whatever happened with gorilla hair or gorilla glue hair.
We did enough updates with her. We don't need to do more. Okay? We don't need to do more. It's bad enough they gave her own TV show.
Right. Oh, did they?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah. Look it up. Look it up. Just putting it out there. They gave her own freaking TV show. Tessica Brown.
We're going about this stuff the wrong way, dude.
We really are. Like, we're trying to do things the way most people would be doing it.
Yeah, you know, paying our dues and going through the hell that is broadcasting on the internet.
It's just weird. I mean, the good thing is she's got hair again.
I think we should put Gorilla Glue on your head.
It'll probably fall off.
No, it's pretty sticky.
Yeah, I know that, but yeah. She's an internet celebrity. Listen, folks. If you put Gorilla Glue in your hair and the video goes viral because you're now wearing a freaking helmet,
pretty much.
You are not an internet celebrity. You're not.
Nikaya nailed it. She's an internet idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Pitiful.
Now,
pitiful.
When it comes down to this, she launched her own Forever Hair line of hair care products, such as hair growth oil, hairspray, merchandise, with the slogan, bonded for life.
Oh, God. But she's missing the one hair care item that she really needs in there.
And what's that?
Solvent.
Well, here's an even better thing. Because of this whole thing, she released a debut single as a rapper with the song called My Hair.
I quit.
Oh, it gets better. Gets better. You're going to love this. Gets better. She attempted to dye her hair after it started to grow back, causing it to fall out in clumps.
Thank you, Lady Karma. Thank you, Lady Karma. Thank you, Lady Karma. Thank you.
Then she became a contestant on the 25th season of Viral Sensations for the Food Network for their Worst Cooks in America. That was
Thank you, Brewer. All I hear is Mel Brooks yelling, merchandising, merchandising, merchandising.
Yeah. You mean this one?
It's
Heard of it? Who hasn't heard of yogurt?
Yogurt the wise. Yogurt the all-powerful.
Yogurt the magnificent.
Please, please, don't make a fuss. I'm just plain yogurt.
What are you?
But you're the one. Yes, I am the keeper of a greater magic. A power known throughout the universe as the...
The Force?
No, the Schwartz. Schwartz. Yes, the Schwartz.
But yogurt.
For some reason, Nakia yelled Princess Bride.
What?
She did. It's right there. Princess Bride.
No. No.
Oh, geez. Nakia.
No.
I know I'm not seeing what I think I see. No, because it's over here on my Discord live chat too.
No. What?
I thought it was Princess Bride because I have never seen Spaceballs.
Excuse me, what now?
Nakia, your homework for the weekend, since I know you stream, is to watch Spaceballs. No, not now, Brewer. Not now.
Hold it. This is new information. New information that should have never been let out.
Yes. That's worse than, Biden's Parkinson's doctor. Or, did I say that? Sorry.
Come, I'll show you. Open up this door. Come, walk this way. Take a look. We put the picture's name on everything. Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
It's true.
Spaceballs the t-shirt. Spaceballs the coloring book. Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love this one. Last but not least, Spaceballs the doll. Me. May the Schwartz be with you. Adorable.
How could you have not seen Spaceballs?
She did have an asshole for a husband, so.
But she even says that I will still not watch it. Why? It's Spaceballs.
Nakia, that's grounds for dismissal.
She's breaking my heart, man.
She's giving me a little bit of gas.
Christ!
Yeah, I'm okay.
But she, how?
Sully, I think you need a little bit of time to recover. So why don't you send us to commercial break?
I think you're right.
And when we come back, we've got the world record story. We've got possibly the trailer park. I can't believe I read that, as well as, of course, the one thing you can't miss, the dumbass of the week. That's all coming up here in the next hour on the Sully Show. We will be right back.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
Actually done a couple of VGD projects for.
Mostly because, according to Christopher Freilander, wow, holy shit. This is like the perfect time to jump into Lake Michigan. Wow, holy crap. Because we already did the whole in bed bit. So
Yeah,
there you go.
right.
It kind of went around the west end of Long Island. Not the west end, sorry, the east end of Long Island. Wow.
Authorities recovered the stolen car a few days later.
Leader? What the?
Yeah, a few days later.
News Channel 5 reports that according to Murphy's, wow, they're starting to do confetti not confetti, wow, graffiti.
Jesus promised to get rid of. Do you want to try it? VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. Memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at VGDshop.com or on Facebook at Facebook.com/VeteranGardenDeco and hang some VGD on your wall today.
Have you ever been browsing the interwebs and you found that one video or article where you say to yourself, you know, that person's a real complete and total dumbass? Well, if you have, we want it. You can send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com with the subject line, Dumbass of the Week. Tell us who you are, put the link to the video or article right there in the body, and send it on in. If you don't want to do that, make sure to join our Discord channel. If you click on the link when you're in our Twitch chat, you can join for free. And you can post that video or article right in our Dumbass of the Week channel. The Dumbass of the Week every Tuesday right here on Accidental Punch TV and The Sully Show. Join the awesomeness you know you wanna.
He wakes up present day, he's in the Bantha pod. Not the Bantha pod. Wow, holy crap.
Taking higher than recommended doses of the common over-the-counter allergy medicine, diphenhydramine.
This dick is definitely...
Defaming.
Wow, holy crap.
I'm looking forward to this, but at the same time, I'm not.
Same what?
At the same time, I'm not.
Not only did he file a false claim, wow, holy shit.
The rogue beautician peels the buttery or the beauty batter.
That is that is art. Wow, art. What the fuck?
Off of the subject's face in one piece.
Xylophago.
We're back. Well, at least I'm back. JT will be back in a minute. He's probably getting a drink or letting the doggies out. Because he's got to go, sometimes he's got to go potty too. Should be time for his colonoscopy coming up soon. That'll be brutal. Maybe just a little. We've already done it before. I think I still have the video of it somewhere too. It was interesting, to say the least. Every now and then he would just dart away and be gone. Just putting it out there. Yep, that's what was happening to JT's butt. All the time. It was bad. That's right. Gonna get burned. It's all good. Come on into the chat room, twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where we're live and kicking. You can also chime in using YouTube, Kick, DLive, Twitter, or X, Facebook. We're on Facebook. I got people asking me a question on X as we speak here. Yeah, I figured, why not? I'll just answer. Yeah, I'm doing a show. I don't know what the question is, but she asked. Can I ask a question? I'd be like, you got it. JT's back. Look, see, there he is. You didn't wash your hands.
I was having a discussion with the wife. I don't have to wash my hands after that.
Why didn't you bring your one earpiece with you so you could tell when we were coming back? I've always wondered that.
Well, you want me to be honest?
Yes, I do.
Because knowing I have to hear your voice for 2 hours, I need a break.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything crazy like that. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
And Nikaya, we still love you too.
We do. I gotta make fun of somebody on TikTok at the moment. A friend of mine, by the way.
So Sully, while you're typing, I'm sure you can talk. Do you know how many weeks now of live shows in a row that we have had at least one world record story in?
Not gonna lie. I know you've been keeping track, and I know it's on the prep sheet, but I don't have the prep sheet up and running at the moment.
Right.
I don't know why it was.
That's kind of weird that you don't, but
I think
as of last week's show, it was 107 weeks.
Damn. So what are we at? 108 now?
Yep.
Holy crap.
Night will make 108. How many? Hang on a second. I gotta see something here.
Well, we're not at a year yet.
there's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
So we're at 2?
So we're at 2. But
108.
Technically, it's not a full year at 365 days. I'm just saying, I mean, I wish this was a daily show, but
this is a weekly. If it was a daily show, then you would put it against that parameter.
Right.
But since this is only a weekly show.
Yes. I'm not going to lie. I kind of miss doing the daily show, don't you?
I kind of do.
It was fun when we did it every morning.
It was. I got to get all my craziness out and Kay could actually stand being around me.
Right? It was wonderful. And we weren't being interrupted by idiots. And I mean that like actual idiots, because we had a few.
Just a few.
You know, one of which was trying to conduct an interview with a guest by the name of Gabriel Iglesias while I was interviewing Gabriel Iglesias. And yeah, that was I finally just shut him up.
Yeah, he was trying to do. He was asking interview questions of Gabriel in the chat room.
Yeah.
While he was trying to answer your questions that he was giving you live, or you were giving him live in person.
So
no, not in person, but
the person in question was actually sending me instant messages, not even in the chat room. Meanwhile, we were having a ball with Gabriel. He was freaking amazing.
I wasn't there. I missed that one.
No, that's true. You did miss that one.
I did miss that one, and all I can say is, Fluffy.
Fluffy.
No, not
amazing.
Fluffy. For me, it was Fluffy.
But it was amazing. It really was.
Fluffy is awesome.
It was great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It
was.
And then I think, what was it? Another interview that we were doing was, what's his name? The guy who walked across the country there.
Oh, God.
I forget his name.
I do too.
Yoakum? Does Yoakum ring a bell? Not the singer.
No, not Dwight Yoakam.
No.
Spelled differently, actually.
Yeah.
I can't think his name.
I don't remember.
Was it Strides Across America? Was that what the name of his walk was?
I think so.
Let's see.
But for some reason, I was the only one that was able to score an interview with him. Everybody else couldn't do it. And I got him while he was walking.
Yep.
Boom.
That was really cool.
As a matter of fact, we went live on a Saturday for that.
Yep.
Because we had all the live shows going, and I was the one who scored the interview with him. Like, yeah.
Dom was pissed.
Oh, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. But you know what? Don't care. I didn't care then. Don't care now. Just saying. Putting it out there. But yes, Fluffy was awesome. And then once we, moved on from that station, Diamond Dallas Page was amazing.
Oh, he was awesome.
I'm gonna try
Still, one of my favorites was Iron Horse.
Yeah, we got to get them back. They just released a new video too.
Iron Horse, they were friggin' awesome. Bluegrass band that covers AC/DC, Metallica.
Yeah.
I think they had a Quiet Riot song. They bluegrass cover rock songs.
It was amazing.
And they were so freaking, look them up, guys. Iron Horse, what was it? Iron Horse Rock? I think it was, or ironhorse.com.
Iron Horse Music, I believe. I'll tell you right now, I subscribe to their YouTube channel. Iron Horse Bluegrass is what it is.
Iron Horse Bluegrass?
Yep, Iron Horse Bluegrass. And like I said, they've some of the stuff is freaking great.
It was funny because the song that started it all, because Sully didn't know anything about him.
I knew nothing.
And I sat there one day and I'm tooling through Facebook, and I come across Iron Horse doing a cover of Thunderstruck.
Was it Thunderstruck or was it Rocket Man?
No, it was Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck was the first one. Then I found Rocket Man. I'm like, oh man, we got to try to get these guys on.
I don't remember that.
But I listened to Thunderstruck and I'm like, yeah, because I was a doubter, I mean, come on, bluegrass covering AC/DC Thunderstruck? It's going to sound terrible.
Was it AC/DC or was it Metallica?
Well, they did both. But the video that started it all
for you
was when I came across Thunderstruck. And then I reached out to you because I found you found Rocket Man and sent it to me, but I sent you Thunderstruck first. But I listened to it, I was a doubter. I'm like, come on, man, a bluegrass band covering Thunderstruck? It's gonna sound terrible.
Like this one, this is Enter Sandman. And people are gonna be like, holy crap. This was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
11 years ago. I mean, we've been fans of these guys for 11 years.
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin till the Sandman he comes.
Right.
Sleep with one eye open, ripping your bed. Internight, take my hand. We're off to Neverland.
Well, they even did Sweet Child of Mine.
Yes. Well, they did that.
Guns N' Roses, come on.
They did that on our show. They did Sweet Child of Mine on the show.
Well, that was the cool thing. This was the biggest interview as far as what happened during the interview on the show of all time for us.
Yes.
Because they were the first group until Michelle that came on and did live music.
Yes.
During the interview. And they played, I think, 3 songs.
Now, they played a couple of songs for us. They did at least a good hour with us, which was amazing.
Yeah, they were on forever.
Because they didn't even need to do that, but it was so cool. The other thing
they hung out with us. They were having so much fun. They didn't want to leave when we had to end it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is they were also featured in True Blood on HBO.
Yep.
If you don't believe me, season 3, episode 8.
Here.
We'll just skip ahead here. You can hear it picking up. It's amazing what they can do.
Is anybody in?
Oh, blood! Oh no, vampires! We're all gonna die. But I love how they're playing it like they're on the radio, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We've had some awesome friggin' interviews, man, over the years.
So fun. We got to do more. We really do. I need somebody.
I wish we could get back to those days where we could do it 5 days a week.
Oh, that would be great. It really would.
It'd be fun. I mean, folks.
Now that we just went down a rabbit hole.
those who don't know about the Taint Show.
Yeah. The Taint Show.
The Taint Show. I don't know what caused it. But for some reason, we decided to do our 2-hour show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sully's 2-hour show. And in that 2 hours, we wanted to find out how many times in normal conversation we could get the word taint.
Yes.
Into the show. And this was when Eric was with us as a co-host.
Yes.
And he had to keep track.
As a matter of fact,
his hand literally cramped on him during the show.
Yeah. Let's see, because we did a best of show.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted it on More Like Radio. Let me see if I can find it here. Nope, not on there. Let me try best of.
I don't know if we can call this a rabbit hole. I think it's a little bit bigger than that.
Probably, but I do specifically remember that I did it as a best of show.
Right.
And if I remember correctly, it was way before the little one was born.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Way before.
Let's see. The Jaws Twitter community, which we miss them, by the way.
Yes, we do.
Let's see. Sully Effect strikes again. Nope, didn't want that. I wanted older posts. Older. Because I know. Nope. I gotta find it. But I know it's here. Because we did a best of. And the best of, if I remember correctly,
yes.
January? No, January 16th.
I have no idea. We'll have to look that
Oh,
up.
maybe because. Yeah, I'd have to look because there was a lot going on. We were house hunting at that time because the little one was coming. Oh my God, it was crazy. Maybe it's older. Maybe it's. Let's try best of show. Nope. I don't know.
But anyway,
I don't know.
That was a fun show.
It was.
And we carried on a regular show, just like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
And we would just drop it in there, just regular sense. And,
Wow, we were on more like radio for 5 years.
Yeah. We were there for a long time. So let's go ahead, because you said you're going to turn it over to me, and I kind of went.
Yep. Hey, listen, that's what happens when you open up the floodgates.
Right. So I will tell you that the video that is on the link for the world record story is not about the world record story. It's about somebody else. Just so you know.
Okay.
But yes, live show 108. 108 live shows in a row with at least one world record story. I want to thank Lady Death, Miss Nikaya, for this week's world record story. Credit where credit is
Finally
due.
tonight,
Sorry. Is this a video? Ooh, there's a video?
No.
No? Aw.
You obviously did you people in the chat room, did you hear me say it?
Nope.
That the video that is on this link is not about the story.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I did say that. I know I said that.
I still wasn't.
Not imagine.
I was doing
This
everything
week's-
else, okay? We like to call
This
that
week's
ADHD brain.
Can I
Happens
try
all
it
the
again?
time.
This week's world record story is the world's oldest sisters.
Okay,
World's
now is
oldest
it
living siblings.
okay?
World's oldest living siblings. 6 sisters from Missouri
You
are
didn't
now
say it
the
right.
world.
It's Missouri.
Huh?
It's Missouri.
It's Missouri. It's Missouri. It's
Missouri?
that's just like oregano for some people, Oregon for others.
Hooah!
But anyway, 6 sisters from there are now the world record holders for the highest combined age of 6 living siblings. Guinness World Records officials confirmed to Good Morning America. The sisters, who were born into the overall family in Farmington, include Norma Jacob, 101 years old, Laureen Kohlmeyer, 98, Maxine Cole, 97, Doris Griffith, 94, Margaret Norton, 90, and Elma Jennings, 88. Now, for those of you who were trying to edit in your head as we went along, that's a whopping 571 years.
Wow.
And counting.
Between them all.
Their ages were verified by Guinness World Records on March 6, 2024. At that time, the sisters' combined age was 570 years and 40 days.
Woof.
In an interview with GMA, Good Morning America, Cole said the idea to apply for the title came from her nephew, Dean, the son of her oldest sister, Jacob. Quote, he just decided that sounded like we might be, eligible. So he started this. As part of the requirements.
Oh, his fault.
Yeah. As part of the requirements to compete for the record, the sisters had to submit over 100 documents, including birth certificates, marriage certificates, school records, and photographs, among others, to verify their age and background.
Wow.
Cole, who still resides in Missouri, You're welcome. Told GMA that she and her sisters grew up during the Great Depression and experienced many significant life events together. Quote, we have a wonderful relationship. We've always been close. As time went on, some of us moved out of town.
Aw.
I've lived here all my life, and 3 other sisters are here. And we just get along famously. Cole explained that she and her sisters took trips together as they got older, visiting places like Washington, D.C., and even theme parks like Silver Dollar City in Branson,
All right.
Missouri.
All right.
She said, although she and her sisters are now in different types of living situations due to their needs and health concerns, they still maintain a good relationships. We all were raised in the church. We belonged to the First Baptist Church here in Farmington, and our mother and dad took us to Sunday school as they grew up. They've taught us to observe the golden rule and be kind to each other and love each other. And in fact, in our daily lives, we've tried to do that. And I think that has been a wonderful thing that happened to us. We had wonderful parents.
You know what?
In discussing her and her sister's world record accomplishment, Cole said, quote, I feel really blessed to be a part of that. And she also noted that her and her sisters were so thankful for the opportunity, unquote. Well, I closed the quote too soon. Quote, we just feel so blessed that this has happened. It just opened up a new world for us.
And rightfully so. You
Oh,
know what?
570 years combined.
Good for them.
That's cool.
It really is.
That is cool. And I mean, you know, sister number 1 looks like she still gets around really friggin', pretty friggin' good.
Yeah.
She's 101.
And they all get together and it's wonderful. I like
That's
it.
one hell of a family reunion right there, buddy. So there you go.
I like
Sully
it.
Show, live show 108 with a world record story.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And you know what?
Good stuff.
You know what? That was such a wonderful thing. It's time to do this. It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That! That's right. Time for I Can't Believe I Read That, where we take 5 news articles from the good old interwebs and, well, we bring them to your attention because, to be honest, you really need to know what's going on out there in the world. And I'm not talking about the politics and all that other bullshit. I'm talking about the stuff you very rarely see. It's I Can't Believe I Read That. Or, if you really want to go for it, if there's a video, I can't believe I saw that. It's just something where you go, huh? I can't believe I read that. If you have an article or a video that you want us to show because it made you do that, you can post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. This first one has video. Not just any video, but video from NBC. By the way, they do not sponsor this show. But it'd be cool.
I'm not sure we would want them to.
An Illinois soccer field.
Okay.
Gets swallowed.
By who?
A sinkhole.
That bitch.
Not just any sinkhole, though. A 100 feet sinkhole. That's right. And
100 foot wide?
100-foot sinkhole. And by the way, I'm going to cue up the video because you really need to know what's going on here. Yes, sirree, Bob.
I mean, it is Illinois, so it doesn't really hurt much. And it does improve the state a little bit. But
let's take a look.
On a typical summer day, Moore Park in Alton is typically packed with people, but that may not be possible for the foreseeable future.
We experienced, obviously, a big sinkhole in the middle of our turf fields.
Alton Parks and Rec Director Michael Haynes.
The turf field, mind you. Turf.
Hold 5 on your side. He was first made aware of the problem around 8 a.m.
By the time we saw it, it had already collapsed. Yeah, it was right around then. Whenever it kind of all went at once.
The collapse occurred in the middle of.
Whoa. We're going to rewind this. So there's the hole. But watch their security.
Geez.
Watch their security feed.
Made aware of the problem around 8 a.m.
By the time we saw it, it had already collapsed.
There it goes.
It was right around then. Whenever it kind of all went at once.
The collapse occurred in the middle of soccer field 3, where teams of kids would typically be sitting. But thankfully, no one was hurt.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being when we had a bunch of people out here. Yeah, so we're fortunate.
According to a spokesman for New Frontier Materials, the roughly 100-foot wide hole that's estimated to be over 30 feet deep was caused due to subsidence of their underground limestone mine.
You know, they were able to get all of their workers out from underground in the mines, which is the most important thing. You know, everybody, it sounds like they're safe, and there was nothing going on, obviously, at the surface to where, you know, we had any issues up here.
As the Mine Safety Health Association begins an investigation into the subsidence, New Frontier says it's working with Alton officials to fix the issue as quickly as possible.
We're kind of waiting to...
How do you fix that?
With a whole lot of dirt.
That's a lot of dirt.
Well, my question is, why are you mining underneath a field like that?
Mr. Mess, whoops, gravity works.
Micaiah, I was just going to say that.
Let's go on.
To hear back from the mine and, you know, see what the geologists and the engineers have to say about it, and just follow their lead on where to go from here.
Would you look at that? Holy crap.
That's crazy, man. 100-foot wide, over 30 feet deep.
That's insane.
That's crazy, man.
You know, what happened, why it happened, how to prevent it, and how we fix what has happened here.
Okay, first
I don't know if you can.
First of all, you can't prevent sinkholes. They just happen.
This was a man-made one.
Well,
this
yes,
was a
it
man-made
came
one
from the
them
mine,
mining underneath it.
Yeah, but you don't know how deep those mines go. I mean, how old are those mines?
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
You can't really blame them. Who decided to put a
if you
school
wouldn't have
there?
dug all the crap out from underneath it, it wouldn't have fallen through. Or the chances are more that it wouldn't have fallen through.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
Even Big Tank says this was from undermining.
Yeah.
Not underwearing, undermining.
Undermining.
That's crazy, though. I mean, thank goodness there was nobody on that field when it happened.
I mean, first of all, they caught it on camera, which was amazing.
Gotta love cameras being active all the time.
And of course, the only thing that I can really think of is this.
I'm so proud of you.
What the heck do you want me to do?
Behold the Underminer! I am always beneath you, but nothing is beneath me!
Good old John Ratzenberger. Oh, so JT, where's this next one?
Well, this next one is, in my opinion, the perfect example of a freaking idiot.
In what way?
Yes. So, we had a gentleman who was doing an experiment on YouTube, and he decided that he needed to quit because over health concerns, which I can understand. You know,
okay.
I mean that's cool. But this guy was homeless. But it's the reason he was homeless that makes me question this gentleman's intelligence.
Okay.
Millionaire who made himself homeless and broke on purpose to prove he could make $1 million in 12 months for YouTube. Or, I'm sorry, for YouTube clicks, quits his bizarre social experiment over health concern.
Okay, well, you know what? Health concerns are very important.
Yes. Yeah. I 100% agree. I totally understand him stopping the experiment for that reason.
You don't want to, you don't really want to mess with something like that.
I'm not going to give away all my freaking money to try to prove to somebody else that I can make money.
True.
I got that. A millionaire who deliberately made himself broke and homeless in a bizarre social experiment designed to rack up YouTube hits has suddenly quit his challenge over concerns of his health.
All right.
Mike Black had planned to essentially start over from nothing while proving to himself that he would be able to make $1 million in the space of just 12 months. Now, Black has been an entrepreneur his entire life. See, how can they say that? Because I don't think he was an entrepreneur when he came out of the womb.
No, he wasn't. Maybe his adult life.
Most of his life. We'll go with that. But in July of 2020, he decided to walk away from everything, giving up his car, his house, and all of his money. Quote, I knew a lot of people who lost everything during the pandemic and they got really depressed. I even had a friend that lost a $10 million business overnight, Black explained in a YouTube video. Black wanted to help his friends rebuild their lives and prove that luck or money was not necessary to become a millionaire, just hard work.
Yes, we know this.
Yeah. Black ended his challenge after it took a toll on his health. Quote, I have officially decided to end the project early, not as much as it hurts me to do that, or let me redo that one. Now, as much as it hurts me to do this, especially with just 2 months left, I feel like it's the right thing to do. I've been dealing with a lot of things personally, and recently something's happened that really pushed me over the edge. My personal health has declined to the point where I really need to start taking care of it. Throughout the entire project, we haven't shared it with you, but I've been in and out of the doctor's office. Black explained how he also suffered from 2 autoimmune diseases, which caused chronic fatigue, and another that attacked his joints. Well, maybe you shouldn't have shared.
I mean,
a lot of what's come to light for me is what truly matters, health and gratitude, he said. Black's idea was the $1 million comeback challenge that would see him start from nothing only to build a new business, growing it to be worth $1 million in the space of a year. But the challenge was far harder than Black could have anticipated. Not if he'd have done some research.
Yeah,
from the very first day as a homeless man, he experienced how rough life was on the streets and contemplated sleeping on a bench. People refused to give him water, and he was unable to find a place to stay. Eventually, a man with an RV allowed him to stay for several nights in his van. Black started off small and managed to make his first $300 by selling furniture online.
Okay.
One of the best things to sell are tables, Black explained. I started taking ads on Craigslist in the free section, putting it on Facebook Marketplace and selling it for profit. I acted as the middleman, handling all the logistics between the buyer and the seller. Now, that's not a bad niche.
No, not a bad niche at all.
That's a good idea.
Let the middleman do all the work.
Right? By the 5th day of the challenge, he had made enough money to buy himself a computer. Not a bad start.
Nope.
Almost 2 weeks in, he was able to secure his own office space. And after just over a month, Black finally had his own place to rent. 3 months into the challenge, Black's entrepreneurial spirit appeared to shine, though having set himself up as a social media manager, managing to land clients while even coming up with his own brand of coffee. Quote, look at where we're at right now. We're not making millions of dollars, but look at this. But look at this, gonna be living potentially in a mansion rent free. I'm getting on calls with big tech companies, pitching them on running their social media. I've started a coffee brand. I have a coffee dude in Austin now.
So basically, he's starting new companies as he's doing this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, everything's going in the right direction. 3 months ago, I was homeless. Despite failing to make the $1 million he had aimed for, Black said it was still a successful experiment after demonstrating how it was possible to rebuild his life through the power of determination.
Ah, yes.
We should always remember to help those in need, because it could be the opportunity that they need.
Hard work and determination gets you where you want to be.
And a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Where the crap did that come from?
I mean, I'm just, saying.
I don't think so. Not anymore.
Derailed. Finally.
Big time.
Derailed. Well, this next one. Where was that out of again? Did it say where it was out of?
I don't think it did.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess. Because this
I'm going to
next
guess
one.
California.
Oh, is that all? Only one of the richest states in the Union.
Which is why I guessed that.
Yeah. Well, this one, we're going from California to Belgium.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's
going
a
to
trip.
Belgium.
That's
Human brains. Yes, you heard me right. Human brains baffle scientists. And here's why. The brains are over 1,000 years old, intact, and there are thousands of them. The look on JT's face says it all. Are you okay, sir? You look a little flustered.
Flustered or perplexed?
Maybe a little bit of both. They're the
I'm just seeing
brains.
what funky ways I can make my face look. That's all.
They're the brains. The human brain, as sensitive and delicate organ as it is, explains why your skull protects it, but not for many people that end up on this show because they get labeled as dumbasses. But in a new research,
label, it's a tag.
Say what?
It's not a label, it's a tag.
Sure it is. Well, according to a new research study at the University of Oxford, they cataloged 4,400 naturally preserved human brains. Some as old as 12,000 years old.
Damn.
That's a lot of brains, okay? A lot of brains.
They weren't Egyptian, though, because they pull them out through the nose.
Mm-hmm. This archaeological archive includes the brains of Inca sacrificial victims, prehistoric people, and North Pole explorers. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Since the mid-17th century, more than 4,400 human brains have been unearthed from the last 12,000 years. Over 1,300 of them, which are preserved among others, and skeletonized remains. But the perception remains that preserved brains represent unique and extremely rare discoveries.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, it's the human brain. It's a muscle, okay? There's no way that those should be, you know, the way they are right now.
No, you would think that it would, you know, be eaten by bugs and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Know? At minimum.
At least.
Unless the bugs were vegetarian.
So, according to this, the preservation of human soft tissues, including the brain, is often due to well-understood processes such as dehydration, freezing, and tanning, resulting from either human actions or natural factors. Makes sense. It does. It makes sense. You know, especially North Pole, they die, they do whatever. Mr. Mess says a couple of things. He goes, well, that's something to think about. And decomposed into goo.
Decomposed. That's the word I couldn't find.
Decomposed.
Yes.
But they also say that it's not unusual for brains to survive alongside other internal organs in cases where soft tissues are well preserved. Brains in dried out remains of desert burials, frozen bodies in mountain passes, and
that I can understand.
And tanned bodies from wetland bogs.
Well,
so
it would make me wonder about the people that what was it, Pompeii?
Oh no, they didn't. I don't think they were able to get any of those. Yeah, they dead. They are dead. They are melted into the ground dead.
Well, because there's still skeletal remains.
Well, yes, but I don't know about the brains. But I'm not going to rule it out because if you think about it, over 12,000 years old. When was Pompeii?
Good question.
Long time ago. Now, according to the study, there's been no significant effort to study preserved brains systematically to understand why they last longer than other soft tissues. The challenge to challenge the notion the brain preservation is uncommon, and scientists created an archive of preserved human brains from archaeological sites. So there's no rhyme or reason, but they think that because of these brains being preserved, that they can actually understand ancient diseases and genetics.
Yeah, I could see how they would pull it up. And by the way, Pompeii was in 79 AD.
79 AD. So how long ago?
Long time ago. I don't know.
That was how many years?
That's all it says is 24 August 79 AD. So a really long time ago. We don't have time to do the math.
2000, nearly 2,000 years ago.
There you go.
Nearly 2,000 years ago. So you know what? Maybe they found some.
Yeah, never know.
Anything's possible. Anything is possible.
It's neat that they think they might be able to understand, ancient diseases and stuff like that, which could explain why some societies and stuff were totally wiped out.
It's possible.
Like the Aztecs, things like that.
It's possible. I mean, you figure 12,000-year-old brains, they can dissect those, see all the similarities, but also how many differences there are.
Right.
Especially with the knowledge that we have today. That's some crazy stuff that they can find.
Right.
But here's the other thing. They've even found brains that have been shrunken and literally rattling around in the skull. That's insane.
That is. That's crazy. The human body can do some amazing freaking things. Not only when you're alive.
Yep.
But obviously when you're not.
Very true.
when when you've been unalived.
Very
somehow.
true. So I can't wait to see what happens with that one.
Be interesting. Yeah.
So where are we going next?
Well, next we're going to Australia.
Australia?
Yes, Australia. But amazingly enough, the person that we're going to be talking about is not Australian.
Just reading this headline, we need music for this. We need music for this, and I guarantee you, everybody's going to be like, "Yep, that's the one. That's the one that we needed." Yep. Oh, that's funny.
Take a drink while you're doing this.
By all means. Well, I've got the picture already queued up, so please, by all means, let everybody know what's going on.
Got your cup. So yeah, shockingly enough, it was an American woman that got herself in trouble and was arrested at the Sydney airport this week. This week would be the week of April 25th, 2023, by the way.
Ah, yes. Yep.
After border officers found a 24-karat gold-plated handgun in her luggage. 24-karat gold-plated handgun. Investigators charged the woman, a 28-year-old U.S. citizen who had traveled to Sydney from Los Angeles, with violating an Australian customs law that prohibits
Yeah.
Would you get off of my leg?
The man with the golden gun.
Let's try this again. She was charged with violating an Australian customs law that prohibits, damn it, items like weapons, radioactive substances, and counterfeit credit cards.
Oh my God.
That's a weird list. Weapons, radioactive substances, and counterfeit credit cards. She could be in jail for up to 10 years if convicted. The woman, who authorities did not identify, was taken into custody after her arrival in Sydney on Sunday. She appeared in court the following day and received bail, but she could still face visa cancellation and removal from Australia, depending on how the ongoing legal proceedings turn out. Australia has some of the strictest gun laws in the world.
Yes,
after a mass shooting at a cafe in Tasmanian town of Port Arthur in '96 that left 35 people dead and 23 more wounded. Let's see. Australia is also known for its stringent custom laws. In a statement responding to the American traveler's undeclared gold handgun found in Sydney, Justin Bathurst, the Enforcement and Detained Goods East commander of the Australian Border Force, said, quote, "Time and time again, we have seen just how good ABF officers are at targeting and stopping illegal and highly dangerous goods from crossing Australian borders. The ABF is Australia's first and most important line of defense. ABF officers are committed to protecting our community by working with law enforcement partners to prevent items like unregistered firearms from getting through at our border." Close quote.
Big Tank. Wait, could she have been a Mexican drug lord? Where's Roger Moore when you need him?
I wonder if this was Goldfinger's relative somehow.
No, it's the man with the golden gun. That was his wife.
This is the man with the golden gun.
There you go.
Well, she doesn't have it anymore, but anyway.
Nope.
Where are we going next?
Well, next.
Not sure if I like the way you're giggling there.
Well, apparently this is a viral news thing going on right now.
Oh, boy.
Well, at least from the end of June, anyway. 2 recent incidents at a Target store. It doesn't say where. And I quote, Target, as someone with OCD, I'd really appreciate it if you didn't sell my illness as a fashion statement. People.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Now, everybody knows that one of the JT's favorite holidays is Christmas. He loves decorating for Christmas. And I'm sure that if he saw this shirt, he would want it. OCD, obsessive Christmas disorder. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't argue with it.
No, but the fact that this person is, offended by a t-shirt that is
Pull up your little man panties, honey.
That has nothing to do with OCD. And believe me, I know. Because in a lot of ways, it's not OCD, it's CDO. So if you really had obsessive compulsive disorder, you would put the letters in the right frickin' order.
Yeah. Like Mr. Mess says. Why can't people take a joke?
I agree. Lady Death is offended that she's offended. And rightfully so.
Well, I'm offended that Lady Death's not offended by this offending person.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
How about you?
There is, in fact, video on this. But that was from like 8 years ago.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
I'm going to poop myself, then I can leave the show.
Now, according to what I'm seeing here, this happened 8 years ago. Let's take a look.
She was a Karen before Karens were a thing.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Meanwhile, Target is selling a sweater that some complain makes light of obsessive compulsive disorder and mental illness. The red sweater is emblazoned with the acronym OCD, followed by the words obsessive Christmas disorder.
No, it doesn't. But
Customers are demanding Target stop selling the sweater, but others say critics should just lighten up. In a statement, Target apologized for any discomfort, but says it will continue to sell the sweater.
Way to go, Target. You did something right.
Good for you, Target. Seriously, good for you. See,
they did something right.
This is why cancel culture frickin' sucks ass. And we Gen Xers are starting to get really pissed at cancel culture.
Starting to has been long gone.
No. We've been in hiding for quite some time. Now with with TikTok and Facebook and X and YouTube and all this other shit that's out there, we're starting to get really angry because it just.
The guy goes, getting pissed?
It's just like the people on TikTok who think they can come after Gen X because we did something wrong. No. We just sat back and watched because we don't give a shit.
Yeah. Big Tank. My ex and her mom wear that shirt annually.
Good. Keep rocking it. Keep rocking it. That, my friends.
I don't wear sweaters, but I would wear that one.
Nice. I don't wear sweaters. I can't. I can't. There's just nope. Give me an ugly t-shirt that looks like an ugly sweater and I'm good.
He's too much of a hot box.
Always. That, my friends, is this week's I Can't Believe I Read That. If you have an article or a video that you want to show us, we want to show on the air. We'll give credit where credit is due. Post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Anybody can do it. It's free to sign up and do. And you can link your Twitch account right to it and join us outside of the show so everybody can be a part of the conversation and not just one-sided or three-sided. Just putting it out there. We got to do this.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
Yes! It is that time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take all those wonderful people and we bring that one special person to the forefront, that one Darwin Award winner, and we label them the Dumbass of the Week. Now, this one, first of all, if you have a contender, send it to us, accidentalpunch@gmail.com, or post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. Anybody can do it. But we haven't had a celebrity involved in a dumbass before. We've had celebrity dumbasses. Oh, yes, we have. But never one involved in something before. Now, with that being said, you know him, and he's honestly a treasure. An absolute treasure here in Hollywood and for us at home.
Great actor.
Very great, amazing actor.
Yep.
Danny Trejo. I always screw up his last name.
Trejo.
Yeah, I said that. Danny Trejo. Trejo. Well, apparently he was involved in a fight at an Independence Day parade in LA. And yes, it was captured on video. Do we have that video? No.
I do.
We don't.
Yeah, we do.
However, if I click some links.
Links right there.
Oh, yeah. What I find funny is it shows the following video contains graphic content. Does it though?
And the cool thing is the video is from TMZ.
Well, there's a couple of them. But yes. The one from TMZ is definitely the one we're going to share. And oh, by the way, a lot of people don't give TMZ credit for being a credible news source. When it comes to Hollywood, yeah, they are. They're
one of the most consistent that I've found.
Right? They're usually spot on with just about everything that they come.
Sully almost used to have a rule, folks, that he didn't believe it was true if it had to do with a star.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't believe it was true until he heard it on TMZ.
Right? I mean, can you blame me?
Nope.
Can you blame me? Because in all honesty, most of the credible news sources were always an hour to 2 hours late. And TMZ, on it.
TMZ broke a lot of stories.
Here's the video we're talking about. TMZ. By the way, TMZ does not sponsor the show. I've been on TMZ before. I love them. Let's go on.
No water! No water!
So here's the video. He gets out of the car. And there's something about no water or something. They threw water balloons at him. Now, I will say this. The kid that hit him got a good shot in.
Yeah.
Because he went down.
Knocked him on his ass.
But he got back up.
Tried to throw a chair at him. Or hit him with a chair.
And not only did he get back up, but he went right after that kid that nailed him. Let's see if I can fast forward here. Do they zoom in? Yeah, they do zoom in. Here you go. So it's a little slow motion for you. There he is, right next to the guy in the Hawaiian shirt there. Kid misses and then gets him, and he goes down. But this guy is ready to fight, goes after another guy, gets him a good couple of times. But look, there's Danny, and he gets up.
Quickly.
Grabs a chair and throws it at the guy's head. Threw it at his head. No, of course, the language, whatever, but. So there's throws a water balloon, gets him right in the head. And he's ready to kick his ass.
Here's what pisses me off about the whole thing, right? It says in the article that there were kids there, it could have gotten really ugly. It would have never happened if he stayed in the car. No, it never would have happened if your freaking kid hadn't have thrown a water balloon at him.
Right.
Blame it on the guy who's reacting to the situation, not on the person that caused the situation.
Right. And not for nothing, you don't mess with machete, man.
Not machete, machete.
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 Machete. Now, mind you, he's not just an American actor. Yes, Big Tank nailed it. He's 80 years old. He's got his own taco truck, which he loves doing, by the way. He does love doing that. But the guy also went to prison.
Yeah.
He went to prison.
Tough guys.
He went to juvenile hall in 56. And then he was in and out of prison. Do you really want to mess with that guy? And don't get me wrong, I understand he's 80. I do. I understand he's in his 80s.
80 years young.
Yeah.
In that video.
You don't mess with the guy. You just don't do it. You should listen. I don't care if it's 100 degrees or not. You don't do that shit.
Right.
You don't. You just don't.
I mean, maybe ask him for, walk up to him. Hey, you want some water? I can bust this over your head and cool you off a little bit.
Right, but you don't do it in a car.
Right. You don't throw it at him.
Just saying. So the guy who started it all is the dumbass of the week for this week. If you have a contender, make sure you send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. Oh boy. We gotta get out of here. I don't wanna, but we gotta. JT, my friend, you're up. Let's do it.
All right, you follow me, JT, in a couple of different places if you want to follow the music. And yes, I am still doing the music, just haven't done anything with it recently. You can follow me on Facebook. Just do a search for the JT Hollis fan page or on the interwebs at jthollismusic.com for the woodworking. Yeah, buddy. Do a search on Facebook for Veteran Garden Gecko, or on the interwebs, you can check us out at vgdshop.com.
That's right. You can also follow me on all of the social media networks. On X, at The Sully Show and at Accidental Punch. YouTube, at Accidental Punch. TikTok, The Sully Show. Mostly because it's all Sully Show related stuff. Because, yeah, it's how I roll. Facebook.com/The Sully Show and Facebook.com/Accidental Punch. We're everywhere. At least we try to. Follow us on Kick. Follow us on Twitch, YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell to be notified every single time we go live. It's real simple. It's just a click away. And sign up for our Discord. It's fun and free to do. Don't forget, we are live on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with 2 Ewoks in the Park. And coming this September, Avenger Pretenders will be coming back, and we'll go over that next week. We're also live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Accidental Punch TV. Be safe, and we'll see you next week. Have a great one, everybody.
Screw you guys, I'm getting him.
You're listening to The Sully Show. They got the mustard.
You're muted. You didn't say a word.
Screw you, man. I tell you what, I am the picture of a dumbass hillbilly who makes and drinks his own moonshine. But even I'm not dumb enough to mess with Machete, you dumbass.
You so screwed up.
Still got it in there, though.
You did. All right, guys, we are going to do a raid, and let's see who is live today. Oh, you know what? Rivs is live. We haven't seen her live on Twitch in a very long time. And by the way, I want to thank Viking Brewer for subscribing to the channel. Sammy, I also believe you resubscribed 2 weeks ago. Thank you for that. Let's see. Want to thank... Let's see. There's more here. For some reason, the notifications didn't pop up, and I don't know why. Was it Verilyn or Mr. Mess that subscribed? One of them subscribed. The message didn't pop up. Somebody subscribed before. Let me go up to the chat and find it, because, yeah, I want to say thanks. I want to say, Verilyn, my buddy, thank you very, very much for subscribing to the channel. We are going to do a raid, and we're going to raid It's Riv's channel, because you know what? She's awesome, and I miss her, and she can kick some ass. She's playing, what is she playing? Stardew Valley. She's playing Stardew Valley today. If you've never played the game, it's actually a very great game. And, yeah, we're going to go over and say hi to her and show the love. Show the love. Because
we'll see you on Monday.
Not. But we will see you on Monday for 2 Ewoks in the Park, where we're going over episode 7 of The Acolyte, which is out today. So watch it. Join us in the conversation. And like I said, September, just in time for Halloween, Avenger Pretenders will be back, where we're going to be tackling Agatha All Along. That's right. The trailer was just released. We'll show that next Tuesday during our trailer park that we did not get to today. So let's go over and say hi to our buddy Rivs, and we'll see you guys next week. That's right. So let's do the raid. It's starting now. Well, actually, in like 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye. Bye, guys.